Hello again, Tyler here. Gonna do a tutorial based on a request that somebody gave me. I don't know if I nailed it perfectly, but it's I think I can probably show at least a little bit of how to do what was requested. The request was for a slowdown part in a song by Daniel Deluxe, which sounds like this. So I assume what wanted to be discussed was the Arpeggiator deal that slowed down, which I figured would be pretty easier, but turned out to be a touch more tedious than I would have liked. But I didn't really even get through to the end. But overall, I'll show you what I got. So I figured out, just like by listening, I made just a quick. It doesn't really sound like the real thing, but it's enough to get the point across. And just kind of figured the notes, which were that. So that's control if you wanted to. Sounds like that, but that's not what we want. We want Arpeggiator, and to do that, you just make long notes, and then go to the function tab in FL12. That's in the other thing for it. FL12 is pretty awesome, by the way. I am just using 11 because I had this stuff set up already, but 12 is pretty great. Furthermore, I just click the up. There's the up. They all do different things. Really just kind of fiddle around with it until you get something you like. And the time knob here pretty much does it, what you're looking for. So I right click, make an automation clip. I've already made it. You can copy that value. And the automation clip was right here. You can paste the value. I've done that already, but the only issue I ran into was, well, here's what came out. You just kind of shape your right click and make your points however you want to make them, and if I actually wanted to work on sound design, I think I could get that to sound pretty similar to that. But overall, that's how to do it. The only issue that came up was, okay, so and then I made some kicks just to come in. You'll see the problem. They don't come in the right time. If this was, I had this stuff snapped, and hold Alt and it doesn't snap. Otherwise, it snaps to whatever your grid is. But it would just be a matter of listening to this section over and over again until it gets to. That's kind of close. It just be nudging around until you get the right spot for the kicks to come in, basically. And then at that point, other stuff. Also, what you would need to do is it has the truncate. I don't really know what the word is, but when it does this, it'll re-trigger. And if that happens after you've done a tempo change, it changes the arpeggiator. So for as long as you want that arpeggio going, you would need to make this however long, and then it will stay with the same starting point. That's not right, but if you wanted to take the time to nudge it into place, you could do that. And but that's how I would do it. There's maybe other ways to do it. Not, they would probably be a lot more complex, but I can't really think of too good of a way to do that. I think this makes the most sense to me. So hopefully that's helpful. I'm sorry if it's not the most I don't know the best way to do it, but it's one way, and hopefully that will help you out. All right, well, I'll see you next time.